Hi, I'm Lisa from Speaking Savvy, and today I'm chatting with Marlene Ward, who is one of the authors in the upcoming book, Stories from the Heart, Tales of Inspiration. It's a co-authored book with 16 short stories, all have been told on a Stories from the Heart stage, and the book is launching on the 25th March, and I'm really excited about that. Marlene Ward has spent her career in management and employee development. And it's great to have you here today, Marlene, to chat to me.
It's Australia Day and I'm delighted to be with you, Lisa.
That's good. And I've got a few questions that I'm going to ask you. So you've achieved so much in your life, and I just wondered if you could share with us, what stands out as one of your major achievements in life?
Well, it has to be with my two sons, because when Jason was 20, a young adult, being quite difficult, and I had a 15-year-old teenage son, overnight I became a single mother. My husband died very suddenly from a heart attack, and I had to take on these two young men. I had to make sure they were educated, that they got on with their life. And yes, of course, particularly with two boys, young men, whatever, it was not easy. We had many dips, valleys and dips, and trials and tribulations. And it took quite some years to reach the stage now where both young men are highly educated, are wonderful fathers, and have created families and successful careers for themselves. And it took a long time. There were lots of ways that it could have gone wrong, but thankfully, we've all come right, and we're all great family together now. That, to me, is a wonderful achievement, Lisa.
That is a wonderful achievement, and it must have been really tough, bringing up two teenage boys as well as having a career. So well done for bringing up such remarkable young men. So looking back over your life, Marlene, do you have any regrets?
When I hear the word regrets, I think of two wonderful singers. One is Edith Piaf. When she sings, "Non, je ne regrette rien," no regrets. And later on in the song, she says, "All the things that went wrong taught me how to be strong." And then Frank Sinatra says, "Regrets, I've had a few, too few to mention." And perhaps that's the way we need to look at it. I don't believe anyone has made perfect choices and decisions all the time. I'm sure everybody has a few regrets. But perhaps like Sinatra, don't mention them or don't dwell on them. And that's I've tried to have as my philosophy, particularly with two young men raising them. So what I believe is be positive. I've had to learn to make it positive. Every time I think of something that should have happened or shouldn't, I bring myself back. And I had a very positive mother. Can we pause there? Pause, Lisa. All right. Was a very positive person. And when I was cleaning out her cottage, I came across this list. Handwritten, the writing started to go a bit funny at the end, but this is how I think we should act when we have regrets. Her list is called Superabundance. 1, a loving, caring family. Money in the bank. My levy paid every month. Deposits to my banking account every month. No debts outstanding. A very good friend here in the village, a lovely cottage in which to live, nicely furnished, a warm, comfortable bed, and for the above, I humbly worship and thank the Almighty. And that sums up how my mother looked at life and the kind of philosophy she gave me, for which I'm very grateful, and I try as hard as I can to live those lines.
That's wonderful. What an amazing discovery of finding that when you were in your mum's cottage. It's almost like, these days people write gratitude journals, but it's pretty much the same. You're actually writing down, really articulating and defining the things in life that we are grateful for, both the big things like having money in the bank and food on the table, to the little things as well. So that's wonderful. That's really great. Thank you so much for sharing. I am delighted.
And I made sure each of my sons had a copy of this list.
They can pass it down to their children as well. It will be the list.
Absolutely.
That's great. That's good.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So if people want to find out more about you, they can look you up on LinkedIn, Marlene Ward. And it's been a pleasure talking with you this morning, Marlene. I'm really delighted that you are one of the 16 authors. I can't wait for the book to be launched in March. And thank you so much for your time, Marlene.
Well, thank you to you for organising the book. It's been quite a journey.
Thank you.